Alright, I'm pretty sure I'm live. Let me just wait until I can hear my voice real quick to make sure everything's working alright. The second wait until I can hear. Yep, there it is. What's going on, y'all? Today's the day. Holy crap, today is the day. I'm killing it. I'm killing a boss today, guys. Let's freaking go. It has been a long and arduous journey. 19 episodes. I'm genuinely surprised I've survived 19 episodes. Like, that's actually insane. And looking at all of them, like, I don't know how much time I've put in this world in total, but it is a good amount. I'm genuinely surprised by how long I've made it. There's been only a couple close calls too, and all of them have been from my own stupidity. Like, my own messing around and definitely doing the wrong things. But today's the day. Tonight, the broodmother is going to get slaughtered at beta. There we go. Alright, so just processing. I don't know why it's taking me so long to process. So I just need to heal everybody up, because they are all really close to fully healed. Hi, bro, PvE. Yeah, this is PvE. But what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. I'm definitely gonna have to go grab some more meat. Got a good amount right here. I'll use. I could also go tame a Daedon. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it might be worth it, honestly. This many Rexes. Oh, shoot. There we go. Alright, that's what I'm gonna go do real quick, actually. I would really like one. And I don't think I have my RG over here. But I'm really freaking excited to get this boss done. And if I get it done in a reasonable amount of time and I have a good amount of you know, time remaining in the stream, I might heal him up and actually do Megapithecus today as well. The main goal today is to get that that broodmother killed. Which I'm sure the broodmother is going to be really easy. At least the beta broodmother shouldn't. I shouldn't lose any Rexes, I should say. I mean, they've all got primitive saddles, 20,000 health. They're not the best. I will admit they are not the best by any standard, but they are still good, I would say. I do gotta tame a pig. So what do I have in stone? I have a wall. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go foundation. I'm pretty sure they can't walk through door frames. So I think 3 door frames and a foundation should be enough to trap a single Daedon. Oh, and something that I definitely need for the boss is I'm gonna need some ghillie armor. The one with the best hyperthermic insulation. Oh, I'll take that. Just throw it right in there. Oh, I'm out of fiber, I remember. There we go. Oh, I also have some good boots. I didn't realize I had this many good ghillie pieces. Fiber. Did I have anything else? The only thing I'm missing are pants. No, I don't have any special pants. 41, 44. Yeah, pine gloves are better. Okay. Gloves. Throw that in there. And that'll be for the boss fight because it's gonna be stupidly hot in there. Now I'm gonna go to Dodo Decks really quick. I want to look at tranquilizers needed for, let's say I find a level 120. It's gonna take, wait, 100 prime meat. It'll take 100 prime meat in 28 minutes. Holy hell. Okay. I did not realize Daedons ate that much. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're ready for that. How many arrows do I have? 39. I'll make them all into tranks. And they're gonna require narcotics if I use prime meat. They tame faster with raw meat than they do with prime meat, but it costs 348 raw meat. That's insane. Okay, well I'm taming it with regular meat then, honestly. I won't get as much levels, but it's okay. A level 120 still requires a little bit of narcotics if you're using raw meat, even though it is faster. did not bring my armor that I just repaired. That was smart. Whee. There's that Quetzal from last time. What is that? Oh, it's a red drop. I genuinely could not tell what that was. Alright, so we're just going to be looking for a decent level add-on. It doesn't have to be like the absolute best. I'm probably saying like level 80 and above. That's probably a good like target. Level 80, if I were to do that, it would be 14 minutes, 250 meat. So that'd be like a little over 6 stacks of meat, which is crazy. I didn't realize how much they ate. I played this game plenty of times, and there's some things that you just have to relearn. It's wild. Is that something? No, it's a saber tooth. A supply drop. I don't think it has a ring. No. And it's blue, so not really worth my time. There's an RG. Dude, Datons are normally all over the place. Where are they? Oh, there's some. Level 40. Oh, and he's running after something. So if there's another one, it's gonna be over where that one is. Level 32. Yeah, neither of these are good Datons. Oh, and a level 8. There we go. That was saber tooth. That's another saber tooth, right? Yeah. Are these all wolves? Yes. All wolves. There's my old UT trap. There's a calico. I think I just saw a pig. That's a wolf. Wolf, wolf. Oh, alpha. Definitely gonna kill the alpha. Anything good? Semi-decent gun. Okay, not bad, not great. There's a wolf. Dude, where are all the pigs? I'm always seeing like loads and loads of pigs every time I'm in the snow biome. Why is it that the one time I want pigs, they're not anywhere to be seen? Those are some wolves. Yeah. Oh? Wolf, wolf, wolf. What color drop is that? White. Okay. Hello? Oh, here's some pigs. Alright, what level are these guys? Level 16, level 20. And they're both dead anyways. Um... I think that's one all the way up there. Yes, it is. I'm too far away to see his level, but... Oh. And there goes my night vision. How much does it take to repair from nothing? 8. Okay. So definitely beyond my pay grade. Level 32. Gosh dang it, dude. I might actually just settle for this. Level 32, how many? That's 8 shots, 4 to the head, 2 minutes of starvation. That's 133 meat. Alright, now I don't know if this trap is going to work on this guy. So it's more so just a guess. Oh, a different one. What level are you? 56. Oh, you are much better than the one I was looking at, actually. Hey, it works. That's beautiful. Okay, now if I remember correctly, the headshot is like, yeah, lower jaw. 2, 3, 4. A level 56 is 6 shots to the face. Or 5 shots to the face, I guess. And then from here I have 4, 8, 10 prime meat. It's okay, I'll just go raw. I'll just throw whatever I have. He'll eat everything. That's going to be somewhere between 11 and 15 minutes. That is super fast. Anyways, you are female level 56. What are you? Male 32. Alright, let's see if I can tame him without the trap, actually. This is a really bad idea without my parachutes. Oh. Oh. Oh, shoot. There we go. Come on, bud. Ah, dang it. I hit that after. It's okay. 200 should be enough, I think. Yeah, that was a big hit to his effectiveness. It's okay. Let's see if I can't find some prime meat for him. Oh, here we go. I think these guys drop prime. Oh, they don't. Well, that's news to me. That's okay. I'm sure there's something else around here. What is that? Level 60. Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can fit 2 of them in the trap. He's probably just gonna bounce off the top, but if I can get it stuck at least, I should be able to trank him out. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work, I don't think. Nah, that's okay. Let me get some stamina. Oh, wolves. One more attempt. Yeah, she's not in there. I feel like I can get her in if I can get her like on the back side of it. Because he's taking all the space on this side. Maybe I can get her on that side. Like slide her in right there in that little crevice. This is so stupid. Oh, oh, she's stuck. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, this is amazing. There we go. That's just perfect. I do need some more meat. So 3 Daedons should be enough, I think. That was barely anything. Are there any like mammoths up here? There usually are a couple. Yep, there they are. Does that red drop have a... No ring. Always worth checking. Oh shoot. That was a 112 mammoth. Alright. I'll bite. What you got over here? Dunkleosteus and an Arthro? Oh, that one didn't have a ring, but they actually had like higher quality loot. I didn't think that was possible, honestly. It's okay. Alright, so there's one Daedon. Raw. Dude, that hunger drops so fast. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they don't have the best food in the world, especially because of how low a level they are. But the idea is they uh, they spread the food consumption, if I remember correctly, amongst each other, and so the consumption should only be like it should be 1/3 of what it normally is. I'm pulling it up on this side just to confirm my thoughts, because I'm pretty sure that's the case. The passive healing, when activated, it and 30 creatures will heal. It does not have an activation cost, but drains food up front on each pulse, as if for full 30 seconds of active healing. Notably, food is drained, even if healing the ally will be excess. It doesn't say anywhere, which is kind of concerning. Utility. Hey, what's up, Marco? Welcome back, dude. How are you? Just getting ready for this boss battle. I'm just about ready to go. I'm taming up some Daedons just to heal them up faster. Yes, sir. I've already got all of the uh, Rexes out by Obelisk. The only thing at this point is they need to be healed. As soon as they're healed, they're pretty much set. So I'm pretty dang excited. Come on. Any day this guy will tame up. I guess I can be looking for prime meat while I wait instead of just standing. Well, there was a bit of prime meat for half a second. Just got completely vaporized, though. There we go. That should be good. I'm sure after this, you'll be more than enough tamed. Honestly, that's even if I get there in time. Oh, shoot. Something that I probably want to do in between episodes is I kind of want to take my army as it is right now and test it out on the alpha broodmother, just kind of see how it fares against her. I won't. Because I'd like to know how much my army is going to struggle. I know the way that my army is right now, I know he's gonna die. I know they're gonna die. So I kind of want to test out how well they do on alpha before I go into it. I'll probably just like back up my world and give it a go, see what happens. What's up, Tyreek? How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. I also really need to make more jetpacks and parachutes because I'm starting to run out. Oh, he's a friend of yours? That's sick. Well, welcome to the stream, dude. Told him to hop on. Nice, nice. Yeah, no, it's a pretty simple stream. It's not taking the game super seriously, but at the same time getting stuff done. Pretty laid back. I usually stream sometime after like 10 p.m. I think last I checked I'm Mountain Standard Time. So sometime around then, if you for future reference, if you ever want to hop in. There's no set schedule. I could do with the set schedule, honestly, but it's probably not going to last very long because I'm kind of in between jobs. And I don't know what my next one's going to be looking like once I get there. But for the time being, yeah, it's going to be a little bit spontaneous, just whenever I kind of feel like it. That was stupid. Dude, why am I throwing so hard? Okay, okay. I'm just gonna get out of here. This location is cursed, I guess. Why is your passive healing turned off? Can you please turn that off, dude? Why are you still doing that? Stop. Crispy bacon fits the day on. Definitely does. That's what I'll name. I'll name one of them. Just gotta come up with a good name for the other two. My naming convention is typically just kind of the first thing that I think of, whether it be an actual name or not. So it's nice having a couple like actually good names sprinkled in there, you know, here and there. I just realized I have to go make them some saddles. What I do also really need to do is I need to be collecting as much raw meat as I can and cooking it all. Because that'll definitely be the best thing to feed them. Without going out of my way and getting like loads and loads of prime meat. Oh my. Where did he go? Hanky. Okay, bud. Haven't seen that happen in a long time. Jeez. It's so funny that that can just happen. Bro just vaporized himself. Oh, Rex. Dude, why does this keep happening to me? Holy crap. I guess today there's just something going on. You remember playing in like 2D graphics because console's not good for ARK? No, the game really is not optimized for consoles. It's hardly even optimized for computers, honestly. It's not very optimized at all. I can make it look semi-decent, but my laptop, because this is a gaming laptop, it really struggles on this one. It can't even run, it can't run Ark Survival Ascended, period. Like, it stays at like a solid 18 frames per second at all times. Which, if you ask me, is not playable. Come on. Make sure to get that in there first. Yeah, I've only ever played it on console like once before. And yeah, I kind of got the same vibe. It does not run very well. Like, you can get it to work. I know people who play exclusively on console, and they run it pretty well. It's just not great. Marco's rig is good. I got you. Which one is it? Or is it like a custom built? Because the one I got is just a, it's, what's it called? I got the freaking MSI Raider GE75 or something like that. That's what if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. W stream right. You better say right. If you don't say right, I'll be sad. I don't know. It's not much of a threat, but I think I'm gonna take Billy. Where the hell is Billy? Is he over here? Yeah. It's like having a chat in one place. Yeah, I mean that's the goal, honestly. Not really taking the game super seriously, but just having a little conversation. If it's by myself, because a lot of times it will be by myself. It's just kind of narrating whatever the heck I'm doing. It's a good time either way. I enjoy it. It gives me a good excuse to be like, up super late playing it because I'm like, yeah, no, I'm streaming. It's not because I'm just, you know, playing by myself the game in a corner in the middle of the night. No, I'm doing it because I'm streaming. It's my whole brand. My name's Insomniac. I have to do it at night because of that. So it all works out if you really think about it. That's kind of the gist of it. I think it's a pretty solid plan. This stuff's good. I did want to make sure I make up as much healing brews as I can before I go into the fight. That's something I always forget to do. I think that's enough. Because it should be 10 per stack, so yeah, that's 60. Now, I'll throw that in there. Oh, there we go. Now, I would actually like to bring a gun in. I don't have any shotguns, do I? No. I don't know if this would be better than a shotgun, but I think I'm gonna go in with it. I'm gonna go for it. Might as well try it out. Uh, let's make another 60. You're from Brazil and Marco's from the Philippines. Oh, that's sick. Got people from all around the place. I don't see very many people. Uh, like I've had a few people come in who are like from America as well, but not very many because you know it. Anytime I'm streaming, it's usually pretty dang late at night. Like I said, my my streams usually go on till my time. It's like 2 in the morning, 2:30 ish is usually when I end stream. I've had a couple that end at 3 a.m. So that it's pretty late at night. But I do it because that's the brand, not for any other reason. No more Tintos. That's okay. I'm gonna use these. Honestly, they're just gonna waste away in there if I don't use them right now. Oh, I need the saddles. But yeah, it's cool having a bunch of viewers from all over the place. Because I would never in my day-to-day life run into people from as many places as people as I've talked to. Like there was a guy who came in. He was in here for like 4 streams. Really cool dude. I wish I would see him again. He was awesome to talk to. But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, he was from Indonesia. So it's really cool experiencing that you know, that I guess diverse crowd solely because I'm up late and not many people here in America are up this late, but everybody else is up because, you know, time zones and whatnot. I just think it's really neat. I need one more hide. It's always something else. Oh shoot. I'm just gonna fix my spoil timers real quick. There we go. Oh, I need my torch repaired. I can't really think of anything to do at this point to further prepare for this boss fight. How much metal do I have? I have 92 metal in there. 60 metal. Okay, I'm really low on metal. That fixes it a little bit, actually. You miss playing this game. I know. It's one of those games where you don't really think about it very often, but then you think about it once, and suddenly you just have an itch to play it. That was me a couple months ago, because I honestly took a little bit of a break from video games, but I was kind of getting back into it. I was playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds, and I have it favorited on Steam, and I also have this game favorited on Steam. So every time I would go to open up Monster Hunter Wilds, I would see ARK right there at the top. I'm like, dude, I gotta play sometime. Dude, I gotta play sometime. Dude, that looks so fun. I gotta play sometime. And then I finally decided to do it. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna stream it. I mean, I can have, you know, 20 million people watching me. I could have 2 people watching me. Either way, I'm gonna stream it. Because then it also kind of puts into perspective how much time you've spent. Like, like if I were doing this by myself, I would just be like, yeah, I've been playing for a couple months. You know, I've made some decent progress. Here, because I have like the backlogs and everything, I can look back at uh, all my different videos. I can see how long each stream was, so I can look at basically how much time I spent playing this save file, and I can look at every aspect of where it was, even like the bits of the journey that I might have forgotten. It's so cool to be able to just look back at that. You know, it's not something that you get from just playing by yourself. And so that's definitely something that I really enjoy about streaming this game. And moving forward, I would like to do more stuff rather than just this. I was talking to somebody, I think it was 2 or 3 streams ago. I forget exactly who it was, but I was talking to him about a challenge run that I'm really interested in trying out. And I think that it would be really fun to stream it. I think that it would be a really fun, unique challenge to try out. But yeah, in general, I've I've really enjoyed um, streaming, and I really enjoy this game. It's just you have to be in the right mindset to play it, but once you're in that mindset, it's so much fun. How do the babies look? Where are the babies at? Where are the baby Uties at? Tame the U-Tyrannus, tame the U-Tyrannus. Froze U-Tyrannus, froze U-Tyrannus. Claimed babies. Froze Caleb. Starved. Gosh dang it, dude. Gosh dang. That freaking sucks. Holy crap. Okay. Is there no food in this trough? Is this just spoiled meat? No, how the hell did they starve to death? Oh, shit, dude. Okay. Well, I can't breed anymore because I've got my I've got my breeding guy over at the obelisk because I just wanted to go for the fight. Gosh dang it, dude. Okay. Well, that sucks. That really freaking sucks, but it's okay. It's not it's not the end of the playthrough. It is definitely a hindrance, but it's not the end of the playthrough. Mic volume is a bit low on your end. Yeah, I really have a crappy headset. Well, I shouldn't say I have a crappy headset. It's a decent headset. It's just the microphone quality is crappy. I can take off the little fluffy thing that's like blocking the microphone, but then I'm pretty sure like my voice is gonna be a lot more breathy. It's probably coming in really breathy for you guys right now. There we go. I got the little fluff back on. But yeah, there's really not much I can do other than speak louder. And when I'm living, with other people in the house, it's kind of hard to be talking loud without waking somebody up. Especially because my family, they wake up stupidly early to go to work. So they're usually up at around like 2 o'clock in the morning. So if I accidentally wake them up, I'm waking them up shortly before they have to wake up for work, which really freaking sucks. And so I'm trying to be extra careful of that. It's just, you know, sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to hear. And I'm really sorry about that. If there's any way I could be louder, I could. Or I definitely would. I probably just need a new microphone. Like if I get one of those like microphone stands, I think that that would definitely benefit. And whoop. Oh, let's go. But then again, if I had like a good microphone that picked everything up, you would probably also be hearing my keyboard, which is it's very clickety clackety, you know, clickety clackety keyboard goes smackety kind of a deal. I'm sure it wouldn't be that bad. Just something that I would have to be weary of. Honestly, I'm just gonna go with what I've got. Because I think this is a good enough amount of stuff. I would breed my beauties a little bit more, but I really don't want to have to wait too long. Because I'm already an hour into the stream. I would like to get the bosses done at a reasonable time so that way I can start working towards tech gear. Unfortunately, I don't have any black pearls. That's like my biggest issue right now. Is my black pearl counts are kind of dog water. So I definitely need to go get some more. And I don't really have the creatures to get it. Like, I can kill some Eurypterids, but they give you like 2 trilobites. If you're lucky, they can give you 1 or 2. If I'm going to get mass amounts, I need to kill some Tusos. I don't think I have what it takes to kill Tusos reliably. I only have, like I said, those 2 sharks. Whee! But yeah, I definitely need to do another metal run because the little amount that I have is not going to be enough for tech. I think I only have like, what was it, 300-ish? And how much does a tech replicator cost? Like 5,000? So I'm definitely going to have to make some metal runs. How are you guys looking on health? In the time that it took me to get those Daedons, they've all pretty much fully healed. That's awesome. I mean, at least I'll have it for future fights. Okay. That honestly wasn't that bad. The healing started slowing down towards the end, which means I'm pretty sure some of my Rexes have reached full health. So honestly, this meat right here should be enough. I might not even have to feed them all of it. Just the tedious garbage. And then from here I have to get my boss Rexes all arranged so that way they actually all fit. Put the food inside the pig's inventory and leave render distance and the food stat will be full. Will it really? Is that really a thing? Shit, okay. Marco, yeah. Thank you. I gotta try this. And you see, this is another reason why I love streaming. I never would have learned that. Let me get off this guy's ass real quick. Oh, that's a purple drop. Woot, boss time. Heck yeah, punk devils. We're getting hyped up in here. Okay, that looks like they unloaded. Does Mr. have all of his hunger up? Yes, he does. That is awesome. That is so cool. I did not know that. I'm definitely going to keep using that. Thank you so much for that. Let me just finish the healing up real quick. There's only a couple guys, I think, still healing. Is that everyone? Yep, that's everyone. We are fully healed and ready to go. Dude, this is so freaking exciting. I'm so excited. I've never gotten this far in a hardcore, and this is so freaking cool. Oh, shoot. Okay. So I am gonna go harvest settings, disable resource. Tyreek, the ARK guru. Dude, I have so much to learn. I have so much to learn from Tyreek. Tyreek is a well of infinite ARK wisdom. Let's get all this in here. Oh my gosh. The head turning is killing me. I really don't want to have to disable head turning on all of them, but I really freaking need to. It is just that bad. Disable, 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 disable. These guys are looking like cotton candy right now between the green light from the obelisk and the pink from the the what's it called? The drop. Ride the UD and whistle the pig to follow and set on passive and ignore group whistle. I'm not gonna bring the pig into the battle actually, just because honestly they're such low level they're going to die, and all of the food is because he has such, like I said, not a high level. He's just gonna run out of food like the second we walk in. So I personally don't think that uh, the the pigs are worth bringing in unless you have like a really high level Rex with a really good food stat that'll last long. I just don't have the time to force feed him. That's the main like issue that I have with it. I've done most boss fights without Daedon, so I think for beta Broodmother at least I should be fine. He's showing off. Are you talking about me or are you talking about Tyreek over here with with this massive ARK brain knowledge? Me, I'm not showing off. No, no, no. I'm humble. I would never. I'm the most humble person you'd ever meet. Oh shit. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that's everybody inside. I don't like how far out this one is, so I'm gonna push him in a little bit more. 13,000. Holy crap, dude. What the hell? 13,000. I've been playing for years. Like 2015, 2016. I'm at 2,700. Dude, that's nuts. Hats off to you. I couldn't. I could not do that. Alright, monkey, you stay there. Alright, boys. This is it. Holy crap. So what I want to do... yeah, I need to do tame groups real quick. So I'm going to add... there it is, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on one group. Then the other group I'll add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Don't expose you now. Alright, here we are. This is it. This is freaking it. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go save world real quick. Because I know ARK a little bit too well. I'm going to Steam library, Steam apps, common, ARK, shooter games, saved. I'm just gonna back up that saved folder real quick to my desktop, just in case something happens. Go, go. Yeah, dude, let's freaking go. There we go. I just backed up the save, just in case. Just in case ARK decides to be ARK. Bro be hitting arms and no legs. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, let's see if I can get them a little bit more in, because I don't like how much on the outskirts these guys are. Oh, shoot. Can we get back to Yudi? Oh wait, did I start Gamma? I just realized I think I hit Gamma. I did. Shoot. Oh well. Well, I guess we're doing a Gamma fight. Well, I mean, hooray, I guess. I mean, yeah, I was kind of. I would expect that outcome from the frickin' Gamma. Who picked up the element? Oh no, I picked up the element. Well, that was okay. No, no, that was not the boss fight. Okay, I'm going to go grab my second pair of artifacts. I was saving it for the alpha, but I'm gonna do the what's it called? I'm gonna do the beta. That was so anticlimactic. I'm I'm so disappointed in myself for clicking the wrong freaking button. And I backed up my save too. I'm not going to go back just because I clicked the wrong freaking button. I'm so it's okay. You know what? It's okay. We're chilling. We know we can do Gamma, which means I'm sure we can do Beta. My Rexes barely took any damage. Gosh dang it. It's been an hour 18. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have time for Megapithecus today as well. So I will be doing Megapithecus after this. And instead of like cryopoding or walking them all the way over, I think I'm just gonna download them straight to the obby. What saddles are they rocking? Completely primitive. What setting using single player should be really easy? Yeah, I am using single player settings. I if you go to my videos, not the live stream, but if you go to my channel under the videos, you can find my settings because I set it up in the very first episode of my very first hardcore. But basically, I switched it to default settings. I checked off a couple boxes, just like a little quality of life things. And then I think mating interval is the only thing that I turned down like all the way. But other than that, it's basically entirely default with a couple exceptions. And then single player settings. Yeah, with single player settings, it's definitely so much easier than the like base game. I've never actually played the game without single player settings. So I don't know how much harder it actually is. Single player boss should be much easy to beat. It is they are really easy to beat. No, I don't need immune. I need destroyer and brute. Because it's massive, hunter, clever for one. Actually, I don't need those. Then I'm gonna go water. All right. Three times something much easier. Is it really 3 times easier? Because that's quite a good amount easier. I'm surprised they even have that. I mean, I guess you do have to compensate for not having like a tribe of 5 people. Even a tribe of 2 people would be easier than just by yourself. The only reason I play with single player settings is because I know it. Oh shoot. I know that it's supposed to make the game like more bearable for the ones playing by themselves. Single player, you can use auto roar on Yudi. Really? I thought that was just a thing that the Yudi can do. I didn't know that that was like a single player exclusive thing. That I find that really surprising, actually. That you can't auto roar in multiplayer. It's a really weird one rule. Anyways, I digress. Oh shoot, that did not work. No, you can't. Huh. Y'all are just a wellspring of knowledge. I learned so much. Oh, they're a little mix and matched. It's okay. I don't think any of them took any real damage. No. I think I'm just ready to start the next one. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start the next one. Okay. Now, I throw these in here. Beta. Yeah, I see the auto courage off. I just thought that. No, Billy. I just thought that the auto courage was like a thing that the Yudi can do in general. I didn't realize that that was a single player exclusive thing. All right, take 2, guys. This one should be a little bit more interesting. Yudi. All right, everybody. 1's over there. 2's over there. Get him! Get him! There we go. Much better to ride the UD than take auto roar because I'm not that good. Yeah, because in my experience, isn't it like they roar every like 30 seconds or something? They let the timer run out. I'm getting attacked. There we go. You see, that's the boss fight I was kind of expecting. But if we can do that, I'm pretty dang sure we can do alpha as well. Because how much damage did you take? Oh, you're at half health. I've got one guy at half health. Do you think you can even do alpha? Oh, 100%. At this rate? Like, some guys, they got hit pretty bad. But honestly, that was kind of my own fault because I didn't have them arranged properly and I couldn't have them run away. Mix some with sloth? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, you're talking about Megatheriums. I'm so stupid. I mean, yeah, Megatheriums could do it. Um, I don't really want to tame any. That's just really out of the way. If I'm being completely honest. I'm a little bit lazy. You know what I mean? For the time being, though, I'm just going to go ahead and upload everybody. Send them over to the blue obelisk. Because single player settings, you have to have them at the specific obelisks. And this is just better than cryopotting them all. There we go. In official server view, Dino didn't even reach 50 HP. Yeah, 50k. I figured that's what you were talking about. But really, 50,000 is not enough. That's insane that they make it that difficult. Like, it makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, that feels so excessive. But maybe that's just me in my experience in single player. With good saddles, 124 armor. Sheesh. I don't think I've ever found a saddle that good. And I've played it with boosted settings. So that's wild, actually. Oh, shoot. There we go. Oh, wait, that went to the wrong one. Gotta get going. That's all good. Thank you for stopping by, Marco. Hope you had a good time. You got to experience my very first boss fight on hardcore, so I hope you had a good time. Oh, there's all my raw meat. Yeah, take care, dude. I'll hopefully see you another time. Yeah, official servers, I can imagine they're stupidly brutal, though. W. You're a W, man. Love having you around. Wait, where did the... Oh, there. There we go. Alright, now Billy and I just gotta head all the way out to, Blue Obby. First, I gotta stop by the base and pick up my fur, though. Only good side of officials, mostly there's a trading for cap stat dino. You either can get free for someone or trade with tech shit. Or RMT. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see how making deals with players is beneficial. That, however, the way that I look at it's very similar to how, like it is transferring to different servers. Like, I've seen people who are comfortable just going, they're like, I'm going to start on Fjordur because there's a good amount of, resources that are easily accessible. And then after that, I'm going to head to Genesis 2 for the tech suit. And they kind of jump start their, like, experience. When I think that each ARK has a very unique experience from early game to end game. And I think that it's definitely worth going through it just for the sake of it. Like, maybe that's just me and some people, like, I'm sure, plenty of people that don't agree with that sentiment. You know, make the game as easy as you can, is how some people look at it. But I look at it from an, you know, from experience. Like, what's the whole experience like? So even on official servers, I don't think I would be like buying stuff. Maybe if I already have it unlocked and I just want like a good uh, blueprint, but trading for like stuff that jumps you ahead in the game, I don't vibe with it. He hopped off. Probably. Unless you're talking about Marco. I know he hopped off. Where did I get all this prime loot from? I didn't kill an alpha, did I? He's a busy guy that shows up every once in a while. Yeah, I got you. He was saying something about Marines the other stream. He's pretty chill. Early game experience is fun. Yeah. You know, I definitely enjoyed like the early game experience is definitely probably one of my favorite parts about the game. Just the idea of being completely afraid of everything. It's just really fun for me. I really enjoy that. Because once you get to this point in the game, like where I am right now, sometimes it could just feel like senseless grinding. I'm gonna throw. Actually, I want to make the wall mount for the trophies real quick. $200 wood for one? Sheesh. Late game mostly grinding and breeding. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not a huge fan of like anytime I get to this point, it's kind of hard for me to like stay on task solely because it just kind of becomes a very repetitive cycle of, oh, I need to tame this creature. So let me go tame it real quick and then let me go on, you know, do the next thing. Let me tame the next creature. Okay, now that I tamed that one, let me go tame that one. ARK is a love-hate relationship. That's what I'm saying. I love the game, but I also do genuinely hate the game with, you know, my entire being. It's just one of those things where you can't you can't love everything about it. You have to hate something about it, but there's just so much to like that it's hard to fully hate it, if that makes sense. Tech boots. I really want tech boots. Yeah, it's 5,000 metal. 100 element. Oh, I don't even have enough element. How much element would Megapithecus give me? 110 for beta, 220 for alpha. Microraptors. Yeah, exactly. Like you can't enjoy the game for microraptors. Guys, this might be a crazy idea, but do we do Alpha Monkey? If I do Alpha Monkey, then I feel inclined to do the whole game on Alpha, which includes Alpha Dragon and Alpha Overseer. I wasn't originally planning on it, but honestly, with the way my Rexes just tore through that, I'm kind of half tempted to say screw it and Alpha the whole thing. What do you guys think? With my current setup, I will probably keep in mind I will for sure be grinding for a good Rex saddle. Like I do want to put in the time to grind a Rex saddle. With the Rexes that I have now, with a decent saddle, do you think with single player settings I can take out? Can you see Rex's stats? I don't have any of them here. Um, I can show you the breeders. They're not the greatest breeders. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. 7,200 default and then 3920 or 39.2. That's default stats, and then leveling, I get them up to 20,000 health and 1,000 plus melee damage. I do think that it could be a really stupid idea, and I think that it could ruin my playthrough. Dragon probably no. Yeah, the dragon is my only concern. Overseer, I know I can do Overseer just fine. It's yeah, it's gonna be the dragon. But with imprint, it will be better. Well, yeah, I do have them all fully imprinted. They're fully imprinted and fully leveled. The ones that I have are 20,000 health after fully leveling up and imprinted, as well as over 1,000 damage, fully leveled up and imprinted. Alpha Monkey hits hard, so you suggest looking for a better saddle. I definitely need to look for a better saddle. I'm not fully equipped to do that. That's why I wanted to do Alpha Broodmother, because I really wanted the tech helmet. Actually, never mind. Tech helmet doesn't work as gas mask. I thought it did for a second. Um, but I need to do some swamp cave grinding. But I need some gas masks. And I don't know if my Thyla is gonna be strong enough to push through it. Gas mask or just scuba. I tried scuba. I couldn't figure out how to get it to work with full efficiency, honestly. Cave runs will be a good idea to do today. Yeah. Yeah, because if I can get a good saddle, then I think I'll be able to do the alpha. Maybe even alpha dragon if I get a good saddle. I'll have to do some testing in a separate world, but I definitely do want to give it a go. But at the same time, it's such a stupid thing. I also want the tech. No sloth in immune cave is much harder since a lot of shit in there. Yeah, I know the sloth is good, but at the same time, that's another creature that I've got to tame. And I'm lazy. The goal of this playthrough is to ascend and get to the next map on any difficulty, frankly. I don't really care all too much how I get there, so long as I ascend. I'm not, like, dedicated to doing it on alpha. That's the only reason why I'm hesitant. The community guidelines will cook you. Chill with the words. Got banned with that. Can you get banned for cussing? Can you really get banned for cussing in a stream chat? Or are you talking about me? Oh, you are talking about him. That's so stupid. Like if the creator doesn't have a problem with it, then why the hell does YouTube have a problem with it? That's so stupid. But yeah, I do want to get the tech replicator. The thing is I really don't want to do a second artifact of the brute run. I want to keep it to one boss fight. So if I'm gonna do Alpha Monkey, then that's gonna be my one fight. And if that's gonna be my one fight, then I think that I have to do everything on Alpha. Would it be easier to do like you know another cave run? Yes, but if any of you guys saw my video, you would know that my caving run was absolutely terrible. I need more prep then. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm more tempted to just say screw it and just do beta. I think I might just do beta. The only reason why I'm saying Alpha Broodmother is because it would Alpha Broodmother's not too difficult. It is harder than Alpha Megapithecus, but it's not like it's, yeah, since it's hardcore. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. That's why I want to avoid the water cave. I almost died in there. That was the closest I've ever gotten to dying. I literally would have died if not a few seconds before I did. I was free swimming. I almost swam directly into a group of eels. That would have been game over right there. I want to avoid the water cave with with everything in me because I am not equipped for water. I could do some water taming, but I went in there with like 5 semi decent level sharks. Only 2 of them came out, and they were mostly dead. And I avoided a good amount of the shit in there, which is why I really want to avoid doing another water cave. Grappling hooks will do the job for the water. What? Grappling hooks for the water cave? Are you talking about the brute or are you talking about the cunning? Grappling hooks run for the water cave? I've never heard of that. If you don't mind me asking, what does that look like? Grappling hook runs? That is such an interesting idea. I've never thought about that. I didn't even see what you said, Punk Devils. Yeah, Monkey is definitely the weakest out of all of them. The thing is that he hits the hardest out of all, or at least out of the Broodmother and Monkey. The Monkey hits harder, but he's just so much squishier that he ends up being easier because you can out DPS him much faster than you can Broodmother. But I'm intrigued by the idea of a grappling hook run because I don't know what that looks like or how reliably you can do it without dying. Because again, like this is a hardcore run. I've got to be stupidly careful. Because artifact of cunning grappling run. In hardcore, it's a bad idea. Yeah, he's capping. I don't know, Marco. He's got 13,000 hours in this game. I think that he definitely stands a good chance of being truthful here. I don't want to. I don't want to discredit him. We've already been over this. He is an ancient sage who knows everything. I think we hear him out. I see people online saying that you can just swim through it with a dolphin, and that's what I did in my speed run, like way back when. Was you just ran to the very end on a dolphin? Let me pull up my old video from 6 years ago. Oh, geez, that's loud. Where's cunning? Cunning was at the beginning. That's right. Because I ran straight in, grabbed some air. Swam all the way to the hole. Just swam right past everything. But then again, that was also a dolphin with maxed out speed because of how much XP they had, or how much XP Dana had on. And then I just swam out. I got bit once by a Mosasaurus, but the issue with doing that here is that they are significantly higher level than they were in my playthrough. So I don't know how well an HC can take a single bite from a Mosa. Okay. I think I'm just gonna do the betas, honestly. And if that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and do the beta monkey. I would still like to do the alpha monkey, or not the alpha monkey, the alpha brood mother, so that I can get the tech helmet. Because I think the tech helmet's gonna be a huge, like, good thing for me. Do I have any fur blueprints actually? Just the boots. Any fur in here? Just the boots. Okay. I didn't even go in with med brews to that fight. I'm definitely gonna bring some to this one because I don't want to die of the cold. I guess it doesn't matter if I bring my elements or not. Alright, well anyways, we're gonna do monkey. I did my little bits of research. I talked myself out of doing the alpha monkey. I didn't grab the artifacts though. Kind of important. Oh. What is this? What the hell is this? Billy. Billy, what are you doing, bud? Billy's stuck. He does look a little bit stuck. Um, Billy, you just wait there, okay? Um, I'm I don't know if there's gonna be a way. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get Billy out of there without breaking the gate. At least I can definitely break the gate. I just really don't want to. Um, oh, I need 2 more Spinosails. Shoot. And Thylaclaw. Yeah, I need 2 more Spinosails. Oh, I'm so smart. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Anyways. Yeah, I'm ready for the monkey fight. I just need to find myself a couple Spinos to murder. Get away from me. They do spawn all along this river here. Is that an alpha? Yeah. Free loot! Metal hatchet? No. No, thank you. So they spawn all down this river north of the redwoods. So I'm just gonna follow the river. I'm sure we're going to run into 1 or 2. I say that, but watch me not find a single one on my way over. You have the Trike Skull helm skin? I don't. I haven't seen a single Alpha Rex yet. I can easily kill one. I know that I can, but I have not run into any of them at all. I need to, like, do some grinding over on Carno Island, I guess. There we go. Is that a unicorn? No, just a horse. Thought for a second it was a unicorn. But yeah, no, I don't have the trike skull skin because I don't actually. I've never run into a Alpha Rex, which I definitely need to do before I can even do the Overseer. Oh, you know what? That's a really good reason not to do the Alpha bosses, because if I do the Alpha bosses, I have to kill all the Alpha underwater creatures. And absolutely no way in hell am I doing that. That is a completely valid point that I did not think about until just now, and now that I've thought about it, I'm not doing the alpha. I'm just gonna stick with beta. I have not run into a single Spino. They're supposed to spawn all down this river. Where them Spinos at? That's a stego, right? Yeah, that was a stego. Okay. Because I know they can spawn over there, I'm gonna go check the little oasis over here, because maybe they have some. Ooh, Sporno. Oh, I gotta be watching the trees. There's a Spino. Dude, I'm so happy I checked over here. There we go. Oh my gosh! Uh, Billy? Billy? Thank you, Billy. Actually, I should have some raw meat in there, because I don't want you to eat the cooked meat. I almost just fed Grookey to the piranha. That was not good at all. You're about to skip until you realize that you're the same ARK goat from ARK speedrunning back in the day. Much love. Well, hey, dude, how are you? Yes, that is indeed me. From 6 years ago. I did change my username, so I honestly don't blame you for not recognizing. I was CrowGuy12 then. I'm Insomniac now. Completely different person at this point. Yeah, dude, I appreciate the love. Welcome to the stream. Sit back, chill, relax, enjoy some popcorn or some. Dude, these piranhas are everywhere. Okay, so that's a no on the Spinos. There can be some over in the snow biome, but I'm not betting on it. I'll check anyways. Where are you at these days with ARK? Are you doing this series? Yeah. I stopped playing ARK for a while. I mean, I I have little sessions where I play a ton and then I stop. I'll play a ton and then I stop. And this last time I was thinking about it, I was also thinking about uh, speedrunning. But speedrunning, honestly, it's such a hassle to do. You can never really block out time for it very well. But especially with a busy life. But I wanted to do something, so I was like, you know what? I'll just record myself doing a hardcore. I've done a hardcore once before. I mean, I got decently far in it, but I ended up dying in a really stupid way. I don't remember exactly how. I just remembered it was stupid. Uh, so I was like, oh, you know what? Uh, I'll stream ARK hardcore instead of recording it. I'll just stream it. Because recording, there's a lot of pressure to be talking the whole time. On here, I feel like I have it, like, if there's nothing going on, I can be comfortably just completely silent. So I do actually like this medium a lot more. And we got really far. Play other games you're on and off about. Not as much as ARK. I'll make sure to check out that Deathless vid out. Yeah, the Deathless one, yeah. um, but yeah, what was I thinking? I was thinking of a sentence and I just completely lost it. Do I play any other games? ARK is the only one that I really play off and on as much. Other games, once I play through it once, I'm usually done with it. If not, then I play through it a few times. Like Subnautica, I've played through Subnautica like 5 times. It is a really good game, and I enjoy the entirety of it from beginning to end. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Wilds. With the recent update, I wasn't able to play it for a while, but they just recently did some optimization, so I think I am actually able to play it at this point. So I definitely do want to play that again. It's a different account, but I recorded episode 100 in there. So hard to stay consistent with vocals. Yeah, exactly. Like, you gotta find things to talk about, and all you can really do is talk about whatever's going on in the game. Unless you have something to talk about, which, like you said, after 100 episodes, good luck having new things to talk about. That's not an easy thing to accomplish. Is there a Spino over there before it gets too dark? No. Yeah, at least in stream you have a chat to engage with. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, I do end up, well, not all the time. It is usually pretty quiet. I do get some people that are regulars-ish. Like Marco has been in the chat a couple times. Today was his second day in. Love talking to him. He's pretty cool. Tyreek, this is his first time. He's a chill dude. I've enjoyed talking to him as well. There's another guy, I forget exactly what his username was. It's been like a couple weeks since I've seen him, but he's pretty cool. Just kind of getting to know like little bits and pieces of the community. It's nice. I did not find enough Spino sales, which means I've got to turn around and go get them, unfortunately. I have to go actively seeking them out. But what I think I'll do is I'm gonna download the dudes real quick. Download them just so they're like regenerating health over time while I go searching for the spinal. Plus I could just drop off all the cooked meat and I can be running at full speed. Because I'm running at a snail's pace right now with all this cooked meat in my inventory. After that time frame you took a 4-year break and the only reason why your stream popped up is because I stream a very similar ARK content. Oh, that's cool. What do you usually stream? Is it just like playthroughs? Challenge playthroughs maybe? This is single player. I don't really have the money right now. I'm in between jobs at the moment. So I don't really have the spending cash to be throwing it around at nonsense like that. I mean, I'm not getting paid for these. I should learn how to get paid for live streaming. I don't know how those work, but maybe I have to have like a decent viewer base to get that. Yeah, exactly. When I get paid, maybe I can give up on, you know, the career that I'm going into. Not really, I'm not going to do that. This YouTube is not worth it. But it would be a neat idea, wouldn't it? It would definitely be really nice to actually be making something from these rather than absolutely nothing. But I mean, I enjoy it, so I'm not really complaining either way. No, stop. But yeah, what kind of streams do you do? Are you kidding me? Creating a dead server is free, just gotta get someone to teach you how to do it. I know. But, I'd honestly just rather single player. At least this way my creatures can't starve while I'm gone. That and I can actually like pause the game. You can't really do that in server. Yeah, same for money on streaming. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever be able to make money, and if I do, it'll be a nice side thing, but I'm not gonna make it into a career. My game did not just crash. Hold on. Let me. That's what I'm looking at. Gotta love this freaking game, dude. Alright, time to boot her back up. I don't know where I am. I could be like 5 seconds away from death. I'm going to. Gosh dang it. Um. Let me back up my save file again. You've had tons of experience in ARK, both crashing, ironic, and more custom INI. Yeah. The INI settings, they're cool. They're a little fun to play with, but I never really did anything super complex with them. I know some people that have like altered monster, or not monster, altered creature spawns, stuff like that. I've never gotten into that kind of stuff. The whole reason you swapped over is just because of the crashing issue with the up to 15-minute rollback. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's bad. That does make sense. I can definitely see the logic in, because you're not going to have a server crash, or at least you shouldn't have it crash as often as a single player game will. So I can definitely see how that's better. Before you hopped on Dead, you were on PS4 most of the time, so you could not make backups. Oh shit, that's not good. I live off of backups. If I don't have backups, then I'm screwed. Oh, my computer's making sounds. It's because I had my phone plugged in. But yeah, I can definitely see how crashing would be better on a dedicated server versus a single player. Because if you do crash, you just end up lying on the floor. The issue that I have with that though is, let's say you're in the middle of something. If you're playing hardcore like me, when you log off, you're just an unconscious body. That's not good. Because if I just become an unconscious body and I'm in the middle of a fight, whether it be a boss fight or just a fight with a pack of wolves or something. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. After I come back, I could be dead. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not that far. Do I still have 3? No, I have 4. Okay. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of beneficial because now I can go look at the Spino spawn over here and see if they spawned. Because all I did from this point was walk up towards the river in the snow biome and check there, and there wasn't any Spinos. And then I was like, yeah, since I'm close, I might as well just start downloading. But yeah, this lets me go check other places. You lost tons of times just crashing and losing anything with ARK obelisk settings. Server runs with your computer so you can close and open it whenever. Oh, that's cool. I've never ran a dedicated server. I've done it through, I think it was Nitrado. Nitrado? I don't know. I've done it through uh, that server software, and it was good. It was when I was playing a bunch with a friend, and we didn't want to deal with tether distance. He was the one paying for it. I would pay every once in a while just to help out. But yeah, he had his login, and I could hop in and do stuff every once in a while. And so I have a little bit of experience running it on there, but running like a dedicated server on your own device, I have not done that. I think I just ran past the Phyla. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I'm fine. I don't like that at all, but honestly, that was not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh my... No, 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 no. Are you kidding me? While I'm killing a Thyla, I get jumped by another Thyla. That was so bad. Bro just stole my med brews, really? That's more of an unofficial server. Nitrata Dead is exact same thing. The only difference is you run server off your own device. It's a bit more complicated. You play with others. Just a lot of port forwarding stuff. Yeah. I honestly couldn't tell you what any of that means. Wait, I'm sure it's not too difficult. It's just I never really had the need to do it. I guess I could one of these days, like try to learn it. It would definitely be nice to have. Just the hardcore Philo, like, oh yeah. Oh wait, I passed it. Oh no, I didn't. I am going the right way. Because I need to go up here, and then I need to head south down the river at lat 45, long 70. That's kind of where I have to be. Interview time. What's your fave ARK dino? Ah, shoot. That's a nasty question to start out with. Favorite map, easily Aberration. Um, I love Aberration. I love the whole vibe. I like how you cannot use flyers. I like how they force you to experience the game from a whole nother like perspective. Because like the island is, you know, it's your standard ARK experience. Scorched Earth, it adds some troublesome elements. Extinction is a little bit of a boss rush, but it's pretty similar. Like all of them, they're kind of tweaked. Ragnarok is slightly tweaked, but it's got some cool stuff. Aberration though, it's a whole nother thing. I love Aberration. How old are you? I'm 21. As well, I should say. Look at us. Look at us. How cool is that? You love Extinction, Ab Island, and Rag. I never played much Ragnarok. I really enjoyed Fjordur because I really liked how they had the extra dimensions. I really like Aberration. That's my favorite. Extinction it's good. I won't say it's my favorite. Um, Scorched Earth is another solid one for me, honestly. Yeah, Fjordur's really good. I really liked Fjordur. I've only played through it once, and it was with a friend. And dude, it was honestly such a blast. I loved most of the caves. I remember there was one that I wasn't too fond of. I don't remember off the top of my head right now. But yeah, I did really enjoy Fjordur for the most part. I can't see squat right now. Oh, I gotta go back to the interview questions. Hours played, I'm at 2,700 right now. So, not bad. Not the most you've ever seen, but definitely not the least. I've had games that I consider my favorite games that are a few thousand short of that, to say the very least. Um, Dude, where are these Spinos? Spinos went extinct in ARK and in real life. This is crazy. Hate Crystal. Scorched is just boring. You do like Gen 2 and Gen 1 for different reasons. I don't mind Gen 2. I think it would be more fun if you weren't given tech straight away. I really like the early game struggle, and that one took it away from me. And so I just didn't appreciate it as much as most would. Gen 1 wasn't a huge fan. I've played it a few different times. I can never bring myself to actually get to the boss. It gets so boring. Because it's like, oh, let me do this race real quick. Let me do this race real quick. Oh, I need to get saddled. Let me just repeat this mission over and over again. Because they give you stupid, crazy loot. Like, it's really good, but they expect you to have to use it, or they expect you to use it all. And it's not optimized for single player, and I mostly play single player. So if you're playing multiplayer, hey, good job. If you're not playing multiplayer, you know, go screw yourself. There's just some things that you will not be able to complete. I don't even know if you can beat Alpha Face Dude Master Controller on Alpha. There are only like 7 or 8 Spino spawns on the island at once. You can check the lake above Green Ob. I can. I'm not exactly sure. I think I already checked the lake above it, honestly. It's okay. If there's only 7 or 8 at a time, I'm sure I'll find it traveling south down this river. If not, then some of the southern spawns. What time is it for you? It is 12:46. I'm pretty sure I'm Mountain Standard Time right now, but I'm not 100% sure. I live in Arizona, and so if you didn't know about Arizona, it's not affected by daylight savings. So I switch between Eastern Standard and Mountain Standard. And because I don't notice the switch, I honestly don't remember the days ever that daylight savings is on. So I honestly couldn't tell you what state has what time. I just know that for me, it's 12:47 right now. Dude, this Spino is so incredibly elusive. Might need a Dino Wipe too, depending on how many you've killed. I've only killed 4. I have 4, I only need 1 more. Which is why I'm running around doing this right now. Honestly, I hunted Spinos briefly because I thought they are really good at giving you levels. The problem is, like you're seeing now, they're not very common on this map. Aberration, they're much more common, and so it's really easy to justify looking for high levels to tame. Here, though, not as much. Unless I'm not using any minor cheats. I'm avoiding as many commands as I can. Like, I know I can probably do it and get away with it, but You're Cali, so time to watch a gamer all night. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, because of the whole time zone thing, if somebody joins the chat and uh, they're not from here, they're usually. I've had a lot of people, I guess, from Asia. Like I had a dude who came in from Indonesia quite a few times. Somebody was from the Philippines earlier. I think that was Marco. No work tomorrow too? Hell yeah. What do you do for work if you don't mind me asking? Bartend? Oh, that's cool. That was actually something that I considered doing once upon a time, but then I actually like stopped and had a moment of critical thinking and realized I hate talking to people, and so I decided not to do that. Oh shoot, nice bike. Yeah, I genuinely cannot stand talking to people face to face. I worked as a cashier for a long time. Don't get me wrong. It was at a great place. Like it wasn't just some like big grocery store like Fry's or Walmart. It was at a Ace Hardware. And the people there were really down to earth people. Really enjoyed them. But just the job itself of cashiering, dude, it's a pain in the butt to just be cheery for every single person that walks through the door. Yeah, the bro does YouTube. Okay, listen. I'm not looking at people face to face. I could be completely real with you and not have to be, you know, all skippity doodah, I guess. As a cashier, you've got to be, "Hi, welcome. How are you today?" No, like it's constant 8 hours of talking and being cheery. That's all I'm saying, okay? Have your opinions about YouTube, but at least I can. Oh, here's a Spino. Finally. Yeah, 8 straight hours of just talking and smiling is just so painful. Barry, Barry, Barry. No, 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 no. This ain't happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. Screw you. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Haha. Okay, so I have the Spino sale, so I think I'm ready to head over to that boss fight. Um, that got my heart racing a little bit. Okay. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, no, it's a pain in the butt to be smiley and cheery for 8 hours straight. I can do it, but holy crap, it is so incredibly exhausting. I would just come home from work and just completely exhausted. So, while I'm in between jobs, I've already got a couple things lined up, but they're a lot less of that. YouTube, you don't have to be like that. I can just talk to you straight up and be totally fine. I don't have to pretend like today's the best day ever, 24/7. So It is nice. You ever play ASA, or does your PC fry when you play it? How about I answer your question like this? I play on a laptop. If that doesn't answer your question, I don't know what to tell you. um, I don't. It like it's not bad. It can definitely run it, but can it run it in a way that's playable? No. I think I run at like a consistent 20 frames per second. How much RAM in your laptop do you have? I honestly don't remember. I think it's 32. I have the MSI GE75 Raider. I believe that's the name. You can look it up if you like. It's not a bad one. I got it on a really good sale a few years back at Costco. I picked it up while I was in high school, and one of my friends actually, oh my god, Perlovia. But one of my friends actually copied me, and he got the same thing, but he got the one that had the Super in it. And so he's always flexing, oh, mine runs so much better than yours. Like, yeah, no shit. Are you Windows 10 or 11? 10 all the way. I refuse to upgrade. That could be why my computer doesn't work on ASA very well. I refuse to go to Windows 11 if I don't have to. I understand Windows 10 is going to be obsolete, but Windows 10 is peak in my opinion. I did use a good amount of the previous Windows. I forget which one it is exactly. I don't know if it was Windows 9, honestly, but it was all right. This one though, I definitely enjoy. You're the same way, peak. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe that every upgrade is an upgrade. You know what I mean? And that is especially true for operating softwares. I was told once upon a time that you'll get ads inside of your I'm out of kite. You'll get ads in the what's it called? The file explorer while you run it. And ever since then I have been avoiding Windows 11 like the plague. It could just be propaganda for all I know. Either way, I'm pretty happy where I am right now. Stop it, Billy. Anyways, I have everything I need for the boss. So it is time to boss. What time is it? How long have I been streaming? 2 hours, 35 minutes. Oh, I've got time. I usually like to go a little over 3 hours. For a question earlier, only content I use to YouTube is ARK, mainly S and EP with streaming or raw vids. Steam 3 to 5. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I know you're talking about like streaming, but I'm not sure what you mean by mainly S and EP. Seasons or episodes. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The only thing I ever did for a while were those speed runs, and then I decided, you know, I want to try something new, and so I'm doing this, and I mean, I'm definitely enjoying it, especially being able to talk and whatnot. I think I should definitely try speedrunning. I do really want to try some speedruns, live streaming, but I would like to do that uh, when I have like some research under my belt, because I don't want to just be like, you know, sitting here watching videos and trying to recreate stuff that people do while on stream. Like I'll look at other speedruns, you look at the tactics they use, and then I'll try to do it myself. Uh, and once I get some of that stuff down and I'm ready to attempt, then I will stream it. But for the time being, I'm gonna wait until I do that research myself. What did you miss? Um, well, I almost died. I was in a river and I killed a Spino, jumped off to harvest the Spinosail, and I got stunned uh, by a berry. He broke my chest piece, and that was terrifying. But other than that, my computer crashed, or not my computer, my game crashed. I had to restart, and honestly, it rolled me back in a perfect spot, so I'm not even upset about it. And now I'm headed to the Blue Obelisk right now to get that Megapithecus done before the stream is over. He went from that to 100 days to speed runs, and whenever I play, I try to go deathless. Yeah. I've never seen like anybody do like just a regular ARK hardcore playthrough. That's what I'm that's why I'm doing it here. I'm like, I don't know, like I've seen 100 days in hardcore ARK or whatever, and sure they're probably just doing that for the clickbait title, because you know everybody's doing 100 days nowadays. But um, I've never just seen like ARK hardcore playthrough. You know, like it's as simple as just ARK hardcore playthrough. On top of that, you don't see the same content style I've got, which is literally just play the game and talk. You know, it's always, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Like, it gets a little annoying. I I like to post what I like to see. Did I type that incorrectly? Yeah. If I found my own channel, I personally would watch it. Like, that's not me trying to be like, I have such a good, you know, look at me, I've got such a good like streaming whatever. I try to do what I would enjoy watching. And chillax 3 hour streams of me just playing the game, you know, I enjoy it. Off topic, what's your preference on flyers? My preference on flyers is I prefer rock drakes. Like, don't get me wrong, flyers serve their purpose, but I think that there are so many more unique and fun ways you can approach flight, and I think that rock drakes nail it. Yes, the daddy drake. Hell yeah. Did Marco hop in and ask what he missed and then hop back out? That's sad. I like Marco. Come back, Marco. I don't want you to miss this. Feels like that, yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy the Drake. I think that it's peak. Um, Flyers are all right. Like I don't mind RGs. You have to have RGs just because of how useful they are. Like they're useful tools, like Ankylos are. But is it like a fun thing for me? No, I don't particularly enjoy them. They're more just like, what is the optimal way of doing this? Well, you know, flying and picking him up or whatever. It's it it's good. It's optimal, but that's all it really is to me. Would you like to get some live updates? You have a DC server? Um, Discord? No, I don't. I do not have a Discord server of any kind. I definitely could. I don't really know what I would do with it, but I mean, I can. Would you love to get some live updates? Live updates on what exactly is my question. If you're talking about like live updates on like your playthroughs, like sure. If you've got a Discord, I'll hop in. I just picked up poop. I'm okay. Am I missing Rexes? That no. That is so stupid. I lost 3 Rexes because of the 3 that I downloaded before my game crashed. I downloaded them, my game crashed, and I just lost them. That is so lame, dude. Well, I guess I'm doing a boss fight with 16 Rexes. That's why you gotta run a dedicated. Well, now I have to. Now I simply have to. It's definitely something I'll look into. Okay, so I have to be like extra careful when downloading these guys. Oh, he doesn't have meat. Billy. Oh, let me see Rex stats. Yeah, I don't have any mutations at all. These are completely just wild stats. Wild stats, fully imprinted. They're not the best. I will admit they are definitely not the best. I'm not trying to pretend that they are. Bro runs out of food so fast, holy crap. For Mega. I think that should get things done. Yeah, it definitely will. And then for Dragon, I'm definitely going to make sure to look for some good saddles before I go into it. Dude, I read somewhere that these guys like share the food drain. That was a big fat lie. I'm very disappointed. Yeah, for Megapithecus, these guys will definitely get the job done. Uh, Dragon, I'm gonna look for some better saddle blueprints before I walk into it. Let me see if I run away real quick. I think that's far enough. I should max out the food. Yeah, that's what I was just doing. I was running out of render distance. I didn't know that actually at the beginning of the stream, but somebody in chat let me know. Oh shoot. I'm definitely gonna need more meat. Well, actually, I shouldn't need much more actually, because I'm pretty sure most of them are fully healed. That guy's slightly chipped. That guy's missing a good chunk. You have any boosted stats? No, I do not. The only thing that I have is single player settings that boosts stats. Breeding rates also not boosted. I have single player settings. Uh, the only thing that I have is breeding intervals turned down. So that way I don't have to wait 20 years for the female to poop out a second egg. Oh, I have more meat. But yeah, beyond that, it's completely vanilla. Default. Can I please get in here? There we go. Yeah, you have yours. Yeah. I personally like playing pretty close to the default settings. Uh, I do want to do some at some point, like if the hardcore finishes, which I'm hoping to finish at least all of the story maps. Once I move on from the islands, once I move on from Genesis, I'll say. I would like to do some challenge runs, and I have a couple really cool ideas for challenge runs that I want to experiment with. There was one idea that I had that was really cool that I proposed it in one of the streams, and the dude was really keen on it. I realized I shouldn't have blabbered my mouth because somebody could steal my idea. I'm not really concerned about that, but he's almost done healing, I think. I think he's done healing. Oh no, there's one more. How close is that one guy? Oh, it's the one that I accidentally pumped extra levels in. Yeah, I'll just take them all out. I think we're good to go. You've got mating interval, yeah, 0.0001. Speed multiplier 4 on mating speed. Oh, okay. 80 on egg hatch, 144 on mature speed, and 0.4 on. Yeah, I mean, that all checks out. I think those are actually pretty decent stats. It would definitely make this not a slugfest. Because I will say that default Rexes are a slugfest. Because it's 30 minutes for each egg to hatch. And then once the baby is out, it's like an hour. Obviously not as bad as official, but it's still pretty slow. Okay. Now we're going to back up the world again because I'm scared. Replace these files. In your game progression, you also rework all the dinos in the game to have 2 to 3 resistance and 2 to 3 damage. For alphas, it's 25 times for both. Do you hate yourself? I'm sorry. Do you hate yourself? All right, guys. Otherwise, it's vanilla. Yeah. I try to keep it as close to vanilla as I can. I personally like the way that they have it tuned. At least for casual playthroughs. For some things where I want to get things done quickly, I will turn it up. To keep you from progressing the game way too quickly. Oh yeah, 100%. Like, sometimes I will play with, like, slightly reduced experience modifiers. Because experience is just so fast. Like, you get so much experience so quickly that by the time, like, for me at least, by the time I'm collecting metal, sorry, I'm like focusing on this, but by the time that I'm collecting metal, I'm a high enough level to have a fabricator. That's kind of what I mean. Like, I like it to have a little bit more of a steady progression, because I'm just, even with default, I'm over leveled. Monkey man. Okay, he's coming. You've done this with having 1,000 hours on the same map with these settings. That's cool. Yeah, I really like doing challenge runs where you pump the rates up, or you just do something like a little unique challenge. I think it's really fun. Hey! No throwing rocks. Get him, boys. Otherwise, if you turn them off, you bet island extinction and all achievements in about 2 weeks. Dude, that's crazy. That's a lot of work for 2 weeks. Lock in, bro. Dude, I'm locked in. I know, it is really easy. I definitely could have done the alpha. Because that's only 209 damage. Like, they're taking a little bit of a beating. But honestly, yeah, not that bad at all. Way too easy. Way too freaking easy. Where is he? Where is he at? Here he is. I just realized I went in with Grookey on my shoulder. There we go. The 2 weeks is with single player active. Without, you have no clue. Yeah. Like I only ever play like 3.5 hours in a night, like at most. At at least it's like a couple hours. I think my shortest stream was my first stream. I only did like an hour 20 or something. You normally turn off the setting because you max stack mutes on boss fighters. Yeah, I've never been a really big fan of mutation stacking, just because it is useful, like it's good, but it's just so tedious. It's just one of those things that I get tired of so quickly. Oh, I gotta slash or save world again. Let me just upload everybody. There we go. That's why you have the super boosted breeding rates. Yeah, that makes sense. Anytime I ever do mutations, it's usually with stupidly boosted breeding rates. Because if you don't have stupidly boosted breeding rates, it's like I said, right now for me, it's 30 minutes to hatch a singular Rex. I feel like that's just way too much. Even if official has it worse, I still think that that is way too much. A Rex takes about 30 minutes to breed through imprint. Yeah, that's how I'm used to playing it. Like the way that I'm playing it, or I normally play it, it makes it so it's actually like a viable option to level up creatures through breeding. Like you breed up a bunch of Spinos, you hatch them all at once, and then kill the babies for loads and loads of XP. That's what I normally play when it comes to breeding rates. I don't always play that, but when it's casual, that is what I usually do. I'm missing some saddles. There's one. And then in terms of saddles, I have 3 times 6, that's 18. Well, I have 19 right here. Minus 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 15 saddles right here. Are the others on? Oh no, I lost them because they were downloaded. Or uploaded. No, it was downloaded. You also play on 8 times difficulty, so no real reason why, which is 288 for tech and 240 for normal creature max levels. I think you might just hate yourself, honestly. Oh, you know what I should do actually is I should keep some of them out. Because I definitely need to uh, have them for Snow Cave. You also don't breed any stats that are below 73 points after tame because you want the highest, most rates. Yeah. Yeah, I know that if you're playing, or at least when I'm playing 150 as max level, the goal is at least 40 health points, or 40 points in each stat, because that's just short of 1/3, and that's like my bare minimum. I won't go any lower than that. I can definitely go higher, but not lower. which I don't know. Hold on. So you say below 73 after tame, 240. Yeah, so yours is less than 1/3. Yeah, so I guess we kind of have the same like standard when it comes to tame rates. Because 1/3 of 150 would be uh 50, but I do it at around 40. Otherwise, if you get bad stat RNG and you're fighting Alpha Drag with 6 points in health, it's just impossible with only 1 health. That makes sense. I just got a notification on my phone that Dogecoin is down 5% on Robinhood. I'm gonna kill myself. But yeah, when it comes to, I don't necessarily try to make the game super hard. I like to keep the game enjoyable. If you are so good at the game that like maxing out the game to make it difficult is like the way you enjoy the game, then by all means, I'm not judging. It's just for me personally, that's a bit much. But then again, I've never tried it. So maybe trying it, you know, maybe I enjoy it for all I know. You'll have to send me the rates at some point, or at least let me know which one or what they are. We can we can get a Discord server or something. It's just the only realistic way I can challenge myself to the grind without beating all bosses in 2 days. Yeah, that makes sense. Because the game is really easy when you are used to it. Like I said, I haven't played the game in a while, and I'm just now getting back into it just for fun. And look at how far I've gotten in a hardcore with almost default settings. I can only imagine what it's like with added quality of life mods, with actual experience, or not experience, but like actually being warmed up to the game. You do definitely need to challenge yourself a little bit. For me personally, this right here is I can still enjoy the game uh, rates. I do think though that my breeding rates, I should turn them up because they're just a pain in the ass right now rather than actually fun. It's more of just senseless grind for the sake of it being a grind rather than actually like enjoyable. It's only a few learning curves when you're playing the game entirely. After it's just a breeze. Yeah, exactly. Like once you get used to the whole gameplay loop, once you get used to how to do certain things, like I remember the first time I learned how to kill a Sarco with just spears on foot. I felt like unbelievably powerful. And then once you learn more about like the AI, the pathfinding, it's like, oh, well, I just tamed a Rex with a boomerang on foot. And then, oh, none of this is actually like super hard. It's just you need to know it. And once you know it, easy. I like to challenge myself a little bit, but when you know the game, it almost gets difficult to challenge yourself sometimes. And then I don't know if I am ready for all of the mods you use. All quality of life. Custom dino levels. Add extinction and gen dino skins. Dino painter. Stop the steal. Updated for Pegos and these. Huh. Yeah, no, those are. Yeah, I would even call those pretty chillax. Death recovery. Dino Depot. AP. Revive my Dino Resurrection. Oh, I didn't know those existed. I know that in the mobile game you can resurrect your dinos, but I didn't know there were mods for it. But yeah, no, I used to play with dino storage a ton, but I got really annoyed by how cheap they were. Because one crystal for two basically cryopods that are instant and don't have a cooldown is kind of ridiculous to me. Like, I wish they had made it a little bit trickier to get them, but it is what it is. Anyways, I think 3 hours and 8 minutes. I think we're done here. Yes, bro, I fixed that for that. Yeah, honestly, it makes complete sense. But yeah, I think I'm done here for the night, guys. I got a whole lot done. Stuff that I was kind of expecting to do yesterday, I got it all done today. And honestly, I'm really excited. I think, so just like the quick, it's now twice a cryopod just for one. Oh, okay. That's good. Because cryopods, they're not even that expensive, but those stupid like Pokeballs, the ones that are just one crystal, that needs to be changed because that's just way too cheap. You also have like 30 other mods. Yeah, I used to be like that where I just played with loads and loads of quality of life mods. Usually it was only like stacking mods. All the mods are from ASA. Yeah, I got you. But I usually just have like stacking mods, structure mods, stuff like that. Anyways, I digress. If you get me talking, I'm gonna keep on talking for the next while. But I really need to go to bed. Uh, moving forward, you have your own stack command in the INI. I didn't know you could do that. That's really cool. I'll have to make note of that. Anyways, sorry, I'm not trying to like shut you down, but I really need to go to freaking sleep. Most of the items are 1,000. Yeah, that's usually I usually go with ultra stacks, which they have a little bit of variety. So um, I usually enjoy that for the most part. But anyways, the plan for next time. I think the only one I have is the immune. Yeah, I only have the immune artifact. So Skylord strong and cunning. Skylord easy. Literally easy dub. Strong. I've never done it with Rexes. I'm scared of Perlovias, but I'll give it a shot. Cunning. Honestly, I'm not too sure how that's going to work. Strong is gonna mess me up so hard. I know. And cunning, I know. Strong, I think I should be alright if I go on with my Rexes, but at the same time, honestly, I just gotta try it to see how it goes. I will go in with like rocket launchers and grenades so I can hopefully uproot as many Perlovias as possible because I really don't want to risk losing everything. You need good fur. I don't have good fur, but I have loads and loads of medical brews. So I think I'm just gonna craft up a few hundred more, and that should be fine. It does get really cold, but I should be all right. Rexes, I'm hoping can knock out most of the creatures that I run into. If not, then at least it'll get me pretty close to the end, and I can heal them using the Daedons. Might die to the insta kill players if mesh. That doesn't actually exist in single player, if you didn't know. So in official servers, in that kind of stuff, if you glitch through walls at any point and you fall through the map, uh, in multiplayer, it'll insta kill you. There are kill boxes. But in single player, what you do is you'll start falling and it'll teleport you onto the surface at the exact coordinate where you were. So it'll teleport you up in the air. You'll take a little bit of fall damage, but you don't die, which is, yeah, like you say, W for single player. So I'm not too concerned about that, honestly. Do you have building allowed in caves? Yes, I do. So I can also make checkpoints along the way, which I will probably be doing. And then yeah, I know how it works. Yeah, I will probably maybe also do Alpha Broodmother, because if I get Alpha Broodmother and I get the tech helmet, I can scan, and scanning for those Perlovias is going to be a huge help. Um, and then just rocketing them. Spike walls for Perlovia or Muskree. That could work. Spike walls. That's not a especially. It's such a good strat. It sounds like it. Because if you think about it, that specific part, like, okay, so I'm imagining the layout of the cave in my mind. So you walk through, there's the island with the river around it. You go through there, you jump off the cliff, there's that small hallway. You get through the hallway, there's like the multiple islands and then the ramp that goes around the back of the room. And then there's that super tight corridor. The end of that corridor is immediate creatures. So I can see the spike walls actually being really good at taking care of those guys. So I like that idea. I definitely like that idea. I'll definitely check it out. Um, I'll probably go in with metal spike walls because I don't want them breaking them. How much do they cost? Oh, 25 metal each. Okay, they're a little bit expensive, but I can definitely make that happen. Just play slow with 2 Rexes and 2 smaller creatures. Yeah, it makes sense. I'll have 2 Rexes and well, I have 4 Rexes stored, so I should be able to make it work. I can make little checkpoints. I can heal them with Daedon, stuff like that. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, though, creatures still break metal. Oh, I'll figure something out. I'll do some research. But yeah, strong, I need to take those guys out. Cunning, I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but my idea is um, creatures will start to spawn behind you after 10 minutes. Not if you lay foundations. If you're laying down foundations, they ain't gonna respawn. So I'll be making sure to proc those down or set those down. Nah, bro, cunning ain't no joke. That's what I'm saying. I literally don't know what the flip I'm doing for cunning. Like I can swim past with dolphin, which is possible, but it's also possible that you get one tapped. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, foundation feels like cheating. Hey, listen, listen. This is is it cheating? I don't think so because I am dealing with the cave. The only reason where someone could say that it's cheating is because I'm manipulating the spawning mechanics. But yeah, exactly. Foundation is a strat for the hardcore. You got to take all the chances that you can get. Okay, cunning on the offhand. Yeah, cunning. I have absolutely no idea. Like for artifact of the immune, I did the stupid exploit where you walk in with the rare flower, get everybody pissed off, walk out, and it unloads all of them. So, uh, like I'm cool with like little strats so long as it's not like meshing. I'm not gonna be meshing. Might as well take a Bassie army. Yeah, I don't have any Bassies, but I'd figure that out. He never said it is, but feels like I know. I'm just saying. Is it cheating? Maybe some could see it that way, but I have it in the thing anyways. Like I have it in the settings. I am able to build in bases or in caves. All I'm doing is securing a future of this playthrough, so I'm not really against it. Tried the Bassi armor, but they just don't attack anything while on follow for some reason in that depth. Gotta put them on aggressive, not my attack my target. That's weird. I'll have to figure something out because, quite frankly, I'm terrified of that cave. I would like to be able to stealth it somehow, but I don't know if that's gonna be able. I'm glad to see that you guys are also just as confused for cunning as I am. That makes me feel like I'm not stupid. But anyways, I'm gonna figure something out. Both underwater caves are my traumas now. Dude, hold on. So freaking what episode was it? If you have the time, this isn't like self promo by the way. Check out episode 13 uh of my playthrough here. I got into the water cave. How far into the video was it? An hour and a half in is around about when I got into the water cave. Watch my water cave run. Holy crap. It is so incredibly bad. Like I you should playlist it. I Yeah, I definitely could. I can do that. But if you go to that episode, watch the cave run. I had like 6 sharks. 3 of them were decent levels, as well as a Plezzy. I lost everything except for one of my good sharks and one of my bad sharks. Everything else died. I was swimming without a creature at one point. Here, There's the link. I just threw that in chat. That was for brute, and I got out with the artifact barely. Cunning is so much worse. I'm terrified. You're not confused if you count placing foundations in there as a strategy, but since you're not such a player, you only have two strategies, either Dolphin Run or just take the whole fleet in with the Mosa. Yeah. The the foundation strategy will not work for the Cunning Cave. It'll work for Snow Cave, which is what I'm going to be doing for Snow Cave. But for Cunning Cave, um, it's kind of I think I have to do a dolphin run. Again, I'm going to look at other methods. I'm going to do some research because I'm scared of what can happen. Because all it takes is like going down a small corridor with one eel in the way, and I'm screwed. I talked about 12 sharks. I took my three Mosas, which were following my decent level Bacilla you were rating. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Cheap. Like, I don't know if it's to do with the spawns, but definitely your first run, I feel like there definitely is more. Bacilla had 20k and 500 melee post leveling with 60k HP and 15 on melee post leveling too. Yeah, no, the cunning cave is no joke, which is why I'm terrified for it. But I'm sure there is a method to it. I'm sure there's a way that I can maybe cheese my way, because there's absolutely no way in hell I'm going to be able to brute force my way through it. And when are you returning from the cave? Inside till the innermost chamber for loot crates. This is. Oh shoot. Heartbroken, get your ass to sleep. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm so easily distracted by conversation. I know. Do the outro. I know. I need to do the outro. That's what sucks is that when it's something I really enjoy talking about, I cannot wrap a conversation up. I'm like my mom. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. For these next caves, I have absolutely no idea what the hell we're doing. Type your DC in chat. You'll add me. I got you. I got you. Um, well, probably not chat. I don't want that just circulating. Um, well, I mean, I guess it don't matter. Who the flip is gonna find it? Uh, that's my username. It's literally the same as my YouTube, just with 224. Um, you gotta jump by everything. Yeah, it's terrifying. It's I have absolutely no idea what the hell I'm gonna do for it. But you know what? We're gonna figure this all out together. Did not work. Ugh. How the flip do I? Um, friends. Gosh dang it! I never use Discord. Try adding you, maybe. Add friend. Is it just the same as your username? I know I can. It's all good. I'm it was just kind of a thought, but I'm like, I'm not really doxing myself or anything. Also, Nadarius and Electroforces. Yeah, I am cheap user. Gotcha. All right, I just sent it. I got it. It said that it's sent. Anyways, I can keep talking, dude. I need to shut up and go to bed. I'm gonna do some independent research. I'm gonna see what I can do to get uh to the I'm gonna see what I can do to get the cunning cave uh get through the cunning cave without fighting everything, because I think for a fact that if I start fighting things, I'm going to die. Don't fight the Dunkleos. Yes, that is a horrible idea. With their like what 90% armor, it's crazy. But yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that the ending dragged on a bit. I can just talk, so I need to shut up. Hopefully you guys had a good uh, time. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. I would love to see your guys' likes. I'm really excited to go on moving forward with this. I'm really excited to get into tech tier, get some new gear. That's going to be really freaking awesome. Um, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Lets me know you guys like to see this crap. This absolute slop of live streams. Uh, what are the other things? Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, you want to tell me that there's bats in my head. There's a carcass in my refrigerator. I don't know. If you want to say something, whatever might want to say, go ahead and leave a comment. I love reading your guys' comments. You subscribed? Thank you so much for that segue, Kiraj. I think it's Kiraj. And just like Kiraj, if you guys, there are bats in my head. I know there's bats in my head. I know they've been there my whole life. But guys, if you're watching this after the fact, learn from Kiraj here. Learn from Kiraj. Bro is subscribed to me after watching this. You guys should do that too. Only cool people do it, and Kiraj over here is the coolest dude around. Just saying. So I would just say that it's wisdom. Don't forget about the nodos. I don't know what the heck that means. I'm a little bit special, but yes, I do have a Discord. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, ring that little bell. Yeah, get get the. Okay, Cheap. Are you subscribed? Are you subscribed, Cheap? If you're subscribed, then you're a cool dude. Okay. If you're subscribed. Oh shit, dude, you were subscribed 6 years. Okay, you know what? He's no 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 no. Wait. You're cool. You're cool. I swear. But yeah. Don't forget to ring that little bell if you want to get notified. You will be getting those notifications late at night because I usually stream after 10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. At the moment, at least, it's Mountain Standard Time. It might switch to Eastern Standard Time one of these days. Anyways, yeah, definitely ring that little bell if you want to see more of this kind of stuff. And share it with your friends. I mean, you can. I'm not going to ask you to, but you definitely can. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a good night. Time to get on the ARK grind. Heck yeah, Chief. Have fun with that. And thank you, Kiraj. You are awesome, Kiraj. I don't have. Well, I do have Discord. I don't have like a Discord server. Um, if your username is just you're hopping on ARK 2 now, hell yeah, everybody's hopping on this game. I just added you, Kiraj. I just typed in your username exactly how it is, and it actually sent an invite. So, I don't know if that actually worked, but if it did, awesome. Anyways, I will be probably making a server. both talking to us both. Gotcha. Anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I will see you guys in the next stream. Take care. Peace out. Let me just go to bed. Peace out, y'all. Have a good have a good night. I'm gonna stop streaming because I'm gonna keep on going. So next stream when? It's kind of on a whenever I feel like it basis. Tomorrow. Oh shit. What is tomorrow? Independence Day. Um, no, I'm not gonna do it for a holiday. I'm not gonna do it for a holiday. And then I've got church Sunday morning. So probably the soonest. Well, no, I've got something going on Monday. Shit. Probably Monday night. Yeah, exactly. Ah, no, I've got 5 people watching. I can't end stream. No. But yeah, it's usually just whenever I feel like it. But yeah, soonest will be Monday, so don't expect it over the weekend, I guess. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the conversation. Means the world to me. I will see you guys either in the next one or the one after that or the one after that or the one after that, and that's only if you guys actually do show up for any of them. Which this late at night, I don't blame you if you don't. Anyways, take care. Peace out. Have a good one.